A clash of two of the more fervent fan bases around. The Cowboys and the Raiders are underway. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Allen going to look to throw on the first play. Over the middle, hauled in by Lane. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. Going to run again here with Pollard. Eddie Jackson with a tackle.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. And this one is incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right
Very rarely, and then with free form. I don't use low throws. You have to free form.
Yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. This is fielded at the 7. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Anthony Walker up behind the line and finishing that play off. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think his big boys up front, that offensive line, they've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Beckham will go in motion right. On 2nd down, Swift. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. There'll be some contact going on.
They'll find Swift out of the backfield. He's across midfield, and he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 44-yard line. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I'm going to see this offense try to spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
Now this throw caught left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. DK Metcalf. 44 yards. And the Raiders are on the board first here this afternoon. Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have them go for 2. Rodgers will throw for it. And he will get in to make it 8-0. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it 2nd and 7. On play action, Allen. Looking sideline, incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now Allen. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And meanwhile, Allen's throw here hauled in by Cup. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that one.
Blitz coming and down he goes. Sauce Gardner. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. So 2nd and long, you got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here's Allen. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Yeah, it's in the morning, bro. Just first game. Quiet though. Until I get in the mood. You know, the first few games will warm up, so good. We got a win right there. Nah, B, man. Just trying to vibe out real quick. Now I got an upgrade token for my captain. Let's go. Every Madden be different, bro. I use palms and shit as my wildcat defense. Oh, you achieve any high overall, then you can get them for your thing. Don't worry about abilities on them just yet. I was doing good yesterday, and then I got my playoff game, bro, and fuck, it was just one of them games. It's like, man, dude had a way better team, but I ain't spending no money, not yet. I'm thinking about it. Probably for next month I will.
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it.
My way, go and leave, bro. Save yourself the time.
And off we go from Las Vegas.
Really?
Odell Beckham Jr. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Carolina.
I like how they do kick returns this year.
And that right there is how you silence the home crowd.
All week long in preparation, visiting teams talk about it. Okay, we've got to start fast. We've got to take the crowd out of it, as you just talked about there. We've got to control the ball early. And in this case, forget fast start. This is a blazing start. What they've talked about all week is their offensive unit doing that. Not necessarily the guys returning the opening kickoff, but believe me, they'll take this.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And a mistake on the left.
Really? We gonna do this, Madden? You're not gonna pitch it back to the person you're supposed to go to?
Never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble, now great field position. They'll start by running the option to the lane. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down. Now that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it.
And he will take it across from
Back
Panthers
off.
touchdown.
Fucking hell.
DeAndre Swift taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now 14-0. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. 26. Throwing is Rodgers. On target to his man, Likely.
Stand that baseline for me, please.
2nd and 2 from the 43. Here's 2nd down and 2. Now Rodgers going to shift him around. To throw is Rodgers. To throw on second down. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. And the tight end goes in motion left. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
Short yardage situation, you have to wonder if they thought they were just going to run it inside. But you have to be cognizant of the back slipping out of the backfield trying to find some open space. And that's exactly what he does to the tune of a first down.
Rodgers to throw once more. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 7. Now Rodgers. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 38-yard line. In motion goes the tight end. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 11 yards there, just like last play. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
They'll try and
slip out, man. It's called a slip screen, not a let me get block screen.
They lose a full 5 yards.
Well, that wasn't exactly a thing of beauty. I know they completed the pass, but look at the yardage lost. I mean, who does that make happy?
That's why I don't play in PPR points per reception fantasy leagues right there. You don't deserve anything for that.
But you get credit for it? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Well, I know whoever has this team's defense, they were happy about that play.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll get this off to Swift. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. In motion comes the tight end left. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Over the middle to Beckham. And he is going to have a Raiders first down as he gets a little more than he needed. 4 yards to pick up there on 4th and 2. Here's Rodgers to throw. And it'll be intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. Panther football to start quarter number 2. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Once again, it's Swift. To about the 35, second down.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Swift. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Hurts. He'll drop this one off to Swift. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. Swift going to try up the middle. Bulldozes past him. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Hurts sets up to throw it. That is caught by Washington. And he is going to have a Panthers first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down. This is Swift on the counter. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. From the 23, here's a 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield. Picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
Now a give right side Swift. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at
Good
the
job.
21-yard line. It was Daniil Hunter to make the play in the backfield.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Well, they set the power set out there, and their job is to be man-on-man and move people so they can run the football. But that time, too many men didn't get moved in the box defensively. They end up throwing it for a loss.
play sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. It's caught by OBJ. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Here's Hurts to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Here's Swift. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. One more time with Swift. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. They will run it with Swift here. Now the stiff arm created some space initially, but he's taken down not long after. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick here is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained. Maybe.
There he goes left side. Inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Deebo Samuel, 62 yards. And the Raiders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
It depends on your play style.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Jordan Davis just a monster on that play, stopping it from going anywhere.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing is Hurts. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a fourth down. And Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Flushed out right.
Really?
He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. He's across midfield. And finally down at the 36-yard line. Fourth down
people out. I don't like
you
that
usually
shit.
think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
Now it's Swift. And he'll get it inside the 35.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 8. On the handoff, this is Swift. Now third down is looming, a pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. In search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, here comes Swift. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Now whistles and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Well, let's see, and the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Looking to throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. They'll run right here with Swift. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. Now a carry for Swift. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
And his kick is good. And that stretches this lead to 20-8. So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the 2nd half and take over.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line.
It's the 3rd quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted.
Underthrow that. Come on, man.
And the Panthers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
They don't let him outrun me.
For Beckham. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Carolina. Odell Beckham. A touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air. And the Panthers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Moody good with the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition...
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Rodgers now on 1st down.
Now he overthrowing, bro.
Intercepted a 3rd time.
I can't deal with the momentum shit fucking with my shit. Probably should have just ran him short on a comeback or something. I had to come back with the out route and then the cross over the top. Your routes have to be... You can't pull fucking defenders near where you're trying to throw it. That was my fault. I'm still trying to lab it, get used to it, but that's probably what I'll do with that. I'll put that comeback with the in route, out route combo. Then that should open it up. Get that defender away from it.
Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play.
Sometimes you gotta fuck up a couple of times just so that you can see what you did wrong and correct it.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. on the ground. It's Swift to start the drive. And that to the 30. It'll be second down.
It may be only a gain of 3 yards, but that back, he deserves a lot more credit on the play. That could have easily been stopped at the line, but his vision and his determination found some space to turn it into that modest gain.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 7. They run out of the gun with Swift. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort he'll take every single time.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb.
Yeah.
Here, middle of the field. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. Inside 10. Touchdown. Nick Chubb, 63 yards. And the 49ers march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
After the touchdown,
inside run barrier
to kick. This fielded right at the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Make sure I get this shit right.
In motion, the tight end. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And this one's
get the running back out of the way.
I ain't going to scan downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Watch it, watch it. Get 300. Get 300. Side. 26.
Throwing is Rodgers. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Can I just get an incomplete pass? Like, seriously, that's what we're going to do, Madden.
2 and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
With the shit,
That's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. Rodgers going to go on 4th down.
Really?
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds.
I got to work on that. I know I can make those leads. I just got to hold them too much.
Inside the 15-yard line.
Remind myself to barely nudge it. Inside run.
Now 1st and 10 at the 11. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb.
Campbell, bro.
Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now before the 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second down, here's Chubb again. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
Nah, I'm going to try to give me a Super Bowl, man.
Second touchdown.
I know I can do it. I just got it.
And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So remember now,
Most of my offensive schemes I practice in here anyway, so
got him this great field position, and then 2 plays later,
it forces you to try new stuff. Breaks, you can pretty much just get away doing the same shit.
Swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
I just gotta remember when we come throws to the left just to barely measure it. Can't freeform it like I want on that side. I don't know why it's like
from a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
Hey, 626.
To throw is Rodgers. That's going to be caught by Samuel. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. In motion right, Debo. From the gun, here's Swift. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Box it, box it, box it, box it.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Rodgers now on 1st down. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. DK Metcalf, 45 yards. And the Raiders have cut it back within a score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get him in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because
come on, bro, get off your block and go.
Turn it back over. This game could be 88 out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Oh, well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Flush to his right. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. That one goes for 24 yards.
Roll out adjustment.
He's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
And he'll go down at the 28. 91 yards rushing for him. Now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. Open man is Samuel, complete. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 21-yard line.
We'll go orange. Go.
Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Well, you hate that defensively. They had him pretty well corralled, but the face mask, that obviously changes things.
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating because you feel like you did everything right. You had him stop, but the hand gets up just a little too high, and the natural inclination is to hold on, and that's going to get called every time.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Home troops right.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
5-9. Ready.
And again, it's Chubb. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Nick Chubb on his way to a
Need to invest in some inside stuff early for this United run game, but it's just a little bit overwhelming.
So what a first half that he has had running the football. That now 3 touchdown runs.
And I would anticipate that when they get down in the red zone, he's going to get more chances as this game goes on. And I think that the guys blocking for him are going to ask for him to get more chances. They like the rhythm they've developed.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
On play action, now Rodgers. And that's out to the flat for Swift. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. '49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Swift. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. That was a pretty good job by the defense, I thought, right? I mean, they had to go to their check down, but still were able to get it done for the first.
Agreed. Anytime you can force them to come back to a receiver that's a little bit shorter in the route, you've done your job on defense, but still, they pick up the first down and get a fresh set.
Huge fourth down conversion. Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
And the boy there on first down got his hand in and knocked it away.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Box it, box it, box it, box it. 26, 50.
Here's Rodgers to throw. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. He's got room at the 30. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. David Njoku. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Raiders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have them go for 2.
Now they send a man in motion right. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points. Now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
So nothing doing there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Give them the completion, no gain, but let's focus in on that tackle. Open field tackling, the hardest thing to do in the game, I believe.
But when you get outside the tackle box, it becomes a numbers game. The defense had more than they could block. Herbert.
There's another catch by the running back, Nick Chubb.
Now San Francisco are going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
How you miss that?
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Bro.
Let's phrase this delicately, okay? Might have had a better option instead of throwing the football into double coverage.
He was blanketed. I was surprised that he went his direction.
Yeah, should have thought maybe about the check down, take the completion, keep moving.
Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. Completes it to Samuel. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. The final shot before the break for Herbert. And the Raiders have got him. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. This is the tight end, Njoku. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Rodgers now on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That ball was tipped in the air and ball ultimately fell incomplete. It caused a few anxious moments for the guy slinging it, who's had quite a day. He knows how to get it into the end zone. He's throwing it really, really well. And maybe Lady Luck is on his side because he avoided his first interception of the contest.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Rodgers now to throw. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Hey, 626.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Niners will take over possession here.
Gotta run over him, bro. You gotta run over him.
into the third quarter for an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive of the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Chubb on the counter. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Herbert on third down now. He completes it to Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A big one there on third down. They hit for 30 yards.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on third down.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
On second down, Swift.
Well, they run game is COP and MUT.
9 yards on the play there, and it sets
You got anybody fast enough to get to the outside.
Here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll run with Chubb. And they'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco
safety and they can come in early.
Nick Chubb, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead.
Well, this offensive line has
I
really
might
stepped
put
up
some
to the
inside
challenge
stuff
here
and no
because those
outsider
masked
abilities on my
They've been
line.
sensational, clearing holes all
like
game
6
long.
AP, so
And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he
do
needs
all
to
that
work
just
his
for
way into the end
stopping
zone.
run. No ability
Extra
on the
point good
secondary.
by Prater. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the
Bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. 2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Now Rodgers. This will be caught at Samuel. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. Throwing now is Rodgers. He finds his target, Beckham. 10 more there and another first down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Rodgers again now. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's
receivers,
intercepted.
come on, man.
Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Let me see if I can put some abilities on that
He's
team.
all the way to the 30.
Game over. What's still in there? I need something to start a run, because that's really the only thing to be killing me is people just run spamming. And my guys won't shed. Or they get pancaked. I'm like, bro, I don't even have a fucking I don't even have a safety at linebacker. I should be getting pancaked. No, we're gonna find this shit out real quick. I put inside stuff on some guys. You can't get. So I gotta have. Wait a minute, I had like 40 something training last night. My training reset. I only use 5 on him. Nah, you know what? I know what I did. You don't have no ability tier buckets. What I can do is I gotta get Levante David out. I need a backup left outside linebacker. I need backup defensive ends that are higher than a 72. See, Aiden only has 71 speed. Gotta take that out. So I need what? Backup defensive ends. Defensive tackles. Does he have the linebacker position? I would assume linebacker, right? If he can be linebacker, he'd be straight. I don't want to waste 5 training if it's not. It's really all I see. So I need what? Backup linebacker. That needs to be my go-to. That's probably why they getting them kick returns, because I ain't got a high overall over there. I'll try to start with my team. I ain't gonna worry about the best right now. I just need a manageable guy. I already picked him up. They got Jordan Willis. He's 74. He's got 75 speed. Strength, tackle. Can't block shit worth a damn. You gotta be able to block shit. I'm dealing with a bunch of runners. Now, Riggs, he can block shit like a motherfucker. Oh. They got that Divine Diablo. I might attempt to. He only like 79 speed though, and he can't block shit. I can't use that. If he can't block shit, I can't use you. They got Malcolm Combs, but he gonna be slow. I see Chandler Jones, but he gonna be slow. Else would be an upgrade over my backup safety. He's not gonna be better than what I'm starting, but he's a good tackler. I don't know who I'm using. I actually don't have a free safety. I'm using a strong safety. But 77 speed, can't be doing that when receivers are like fucking 85 speed already. You know, it's like, Gotta tell myself if I grab anybody, it has to be, first and foremost, I have to consider the competitive nature side. So I can't just grab them just because, oh, I want them for my theme team. No, it's gotta be for the competitive nature side. My backup is at 80, so I can't use that. Boy, it would be nice to have Devontae, though. And Max. They're just a little bit too much for me right now. I really don't see any linebackers that could help me, maybe. Yeah, 77. What's his block shit? Eh. I need a fucking linebacker that can. I need defensive line too. I'm just gonna go all. See what's out there. See what the best defensive tackle is. Alright, so obviously Chris Jones, Queenie Williams. Those would be your best interiors. Obviously the Kelsey and Hunter Henry and Mark Andrews. Those are your top tier tight ends. And I don't really have any great left end, so you can get a manageable one. Alright, I think all the star power is at right end. Whoever he is. Those are your top tier safeties right now. Minka. So I'm guessing he's like the must-have safety in there. Gier, Slay, and Gilmore. He's not as fast as the free sauce, but he's got more agility. He's not worth having for real. The free sauce is better than half these corners, and then I got Revis, so I mean my corners are good. I just gotta fucking get pressure on front. Line should be good for now, so I'm just gonna play some games. Slow it down, fellas. I just gotta slow it down. I don't have no training, so I gotta get me to a Super Bowl. What do you win on the house rules? What they got going on house rules? I used to do this last year. With 20-yard first downs, you need to utilize your X factors and get it back. Once you call a play, it will be a cooldown for 99 plays. Oh boy. So you can't place bound. This should be fun. Wonder if that's on defense too.
Box it. Hey, 88.
Over a little bit.
Intercepted by the Steelers. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Don't touch it. Michael Horner. Now let's get it. Don't touch it.
They lock your defense. This is gonna be hell.
Now let's get it.
DeAndre Swift ball carrier. Tackling at the 16-yard line.
Don't touch it.
I'd have to go back and use them on my own. Quarter palms.
Great.
Too far outside.
Intercepted by the Steelers. They'll take over first and 10
This might be a good game mode for me because I got a good defense. I just throw picks and play defense. Seems like a good strategy. go. Got him. The overthrows in this game are bad. We'll take it. That's a win. Got to be relying on being a good play caller. Like game modes like this can kind of teach you to be better on your play calls because you're forced to. Yeah, help you become a better situational play caller. Be used to certain stuff.
Wind out. You got 58. Look 58. Going right. Look 58.
Do it to Revis Island, bro. Jeez. Hang other things. I get like what, 1,000 a win? Do like 20 of these. That's 20,000. Go in there, give me some linebackers from the market. Yeah. I feel like I'm missing something. Somebody send me a friend request. I gotta see if we can do like squads and shit. And I gotta get a scheme. I gotta do the solo battles, get the stuff for that. That should be easy. I just want to go ahead and max this house rules out today. It seems doable. There's a roster update today. Yeah, it's Thursday. Oh, it's Friday. Means they would probably add Isaiah Zuber to the Raiders. I want this lot.
Down. Hut, hut. Hustle, hustle.
A gain of 3 brings up second down.
So he's gonna no huddle spin.
Intercepted by the Raiders. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line. Brought down by Eric Berry. A gain of 4. It brings up second down at the 34-yard line.
Bro. He is too aggressive.
Ready. Needle blue. Come on, set. Cut, cut.
I know I put him in a.
Ready, break.
Really? Oh gosh, I got tackled, man.
Okay, ready? Cut, cut.
Not jumping for it, man. Oh, no.
Let's go. Watch it. Stay. You, yellow. Ready? Ready. Set.
I gotta lab that catch, bro. Good for some odd reason he either not jumping or B, when he go up for it, he just be dropping that shit and it's pissing me off. Let me see. I gotta get them reps. I'll try it again, man. I can't get it, bro. Supposed to be high. You know what? I'm trying to pass it low and outside instead of high and outside. That's probably why.
No. Box it. Right there. Get 300! Get 300! Inside!
I do not like accelerated clock, bro. Fucking don't.
Plant. 26. Look at that.
Oh man, like. There we go. I think I got it now. I'm warmed up now. not gonna try, bro? Appreciate it. Let me get something to drink, fella. I think I got this shit mastered now. I just have to adjust. Let me back out. I think there was a roster update. Let me look and see. Come back in a minute. I said there was a new roster. I might do it like one regs and then go back to MUT, do a few MUT, and then come back to one regs. That way I stay warmed up.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to
the MUT gonna make you think a little bit. It's not hard. It's just you gotta really come up with some stuff. About regs, you don't have to come up with stuff. You just get like 1 or 2 things.
22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance.
But if you had that stuff that you come up with in regs, you can dominate.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Now a play fake, and it's Watson escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Even though it's the opening drive of the game, he wasn't shy about taking off and running with the football, even knowing the defense is definitely going to take their shots at him. And that's exactly what they did. He better learn to slide, otherwise he won't be around to finish this one.
And Chubb going to push forward and pick up a Browns first down as the tackle made up near the 35. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
Well, how about that? The defense's first sack. It doesn't come from one of the usual suspects up front. It comes from the secondary.
Yeah, I think they caught the quarterback off guard a little bit because he wasn't able to account for the possibility of that blitz and change the blocking assignments. He comes through and puts him on the ground.
Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Now Watson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And Bohorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
Taken in at the 11.
13 yards the tally on the return there. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And Garoppolo going to lead the Raiders up here 1st and 10.
At their own 24. And the tight end goes in motion left. They begin the drive with Williams.
That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's the 2nd down and 6.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. The throw taken in by Cole. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Las Vegas 1st down.
In motion goes the tight end. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
Now Garoppolo throwing on 2nd.
That's to the Notre Dame man, Michael Mayer.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
This one swung out to Williams.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we get everybody come.
2nd quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Garoppolo.
Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 23. 12 yards there as they move the chains. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Going to the air on the opening drive. Garoppolo now, first down throw. Got an open man, Keelan Cole. Touchdown! Keelan Cole, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Raiders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Garoppolo going to stay on the field with the Raider offense. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out.
Bro, pick the ball
And the
up.
Raiders pick it up. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
Now the Raiders bringing the offense onto the field as they'll try to make it an 8-point swing. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Garoppolo looking to throw for it. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. On first down, Watson rolling to his right. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Watson. And the Raiders have got him. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
On 4th down, Watson. Flushed out right.
Bro, play the ball.
Former Raider wideout, Amari Cooper. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. A couple of first downs, has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Watson off play action. He's got his receiver Cooper. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper, 57 yards. And the Browns are back within a score. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just in a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now, you got to like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Garoppolo on first down. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. In motion comes the tight end left. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome.
Yeah, it's like every pick is a pick six in this game.
Left side. Still going inside the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way into the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points, but it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation, time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Now Garoppolo to try again after the pick six. Looking deep for Adams. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. Looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds.
But no kneeling for them. They decided they weren't going to run out the clock. They decided to take their shot downfield, hoping to either make a connection or a pass interference call. They wanted more points to put on the board.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. On play action, it's Garoppolo. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Garoppolo now.
That man come from one side of the I gotta get y'all logic. That man was all the way on the sideline. Come on now.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Watson. And he fends him off. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, I would guess it combined. If you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. Carlson able to put this one through, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He gets this to Devontae Adams. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. In motion, the tight end. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to have the first down at about
Thanks for baselining. I needed that.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out. Give the ball right.
Baseline again for me, please.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming
Appreciate
down.
it.
He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And he'll get it into
baseline again for me, please.
Just across midfield at the 49. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Thanks for baseline.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Off the draw, here's Williams. He'll be hit down at the
baseline again for me, please.
5 yards on the play.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Thank you.
And they'll send the
Oh, even better, you press. Thank you.
On second down, Williams. And not much running room. Down to the 32. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Now Garoppolo. Short throw, that's
Go forward, bro. Come on, my guy.
And it'll be 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Able to hit his target. It's Mayer.
Okay, Mayer. I see you.
First down and more than that.
Shit.
He will score.
Like this tight end.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Because he can block when I need him to run block. And he can fucking catch the ball when I need him to fucking catch the ball. Waller couldn't do all that. Waller could only catch the ball.
Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give him a little cushion.
Care less how fast you are, man. Just do your fucking job. And we good.
Keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Waller never really was a true tight end because he played receiver in college.
Garoppolo going to stay on the field with the Raider offense. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. That's caught. And he will get into the end zone. So the lead stretches from 9 up to 11.
All right, let's hold on to this, man. Don't give me no more scares.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Off of play action, it's Watson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper.
Shots.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
Oh.
Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
They run into
and
each
the
other.
Raiders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit. Let them catch their breath.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at their 28-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. And the tight end goes in motion left. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
That is taken in by the tight end Mayer. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Well, they intercept Garoppolo for the third time. And the Browns are right back in this football game.
He's trying to try a little bit of a trick play,
The Cleveland offense ready to go. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly down to... Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it.
Oh,
and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. A defensive-minded coach loves to bring the heat, brought the heat there, and it worked out.
And nowadays, all those defensive-minded coaches, for them, it's all about getting the football. I went into one facility, and as soon as you walked into the defensive room, there was a football, like on a spring, and each guy that walks in that plays has to act like he's knocking the ball free. They want those instincts created. They want them to think about that all the time, and that's what they try to preach.
Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Well, interceptions have been a problem in this one. If he could have got his feet down here, it would have been another.
Would have been a huge one. They've had a great game taking the ball away. Thought they had another one, just unable to get those cleats in bounds.
In motion comes the tight end left. Garoppolo to throw on second down. Yeah, this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a fourth pick of the ball game. The Raiders on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cole. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. So the completion good for 7
baseline again for me, please.
And that'll bring up 4th down.
Thanks for baseline.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. The motion man is Cole. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They'll send the tight end in motion left. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Here we go with Williams. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They run it again with Williams. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, on the tackle. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Oh, Garoppolo's going to throw it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. To the left side, there's Mayer. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
Williams will try again. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Screen play set up for Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
I know we saw the pass and the completion and obviously the resulting loss of yardage. To me, that play broke down with the blocking on it. Because if you're going to try and swing it that far outside, that blocking's got to hold up to give your guy a chance.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Damian Williams taking it in from a yard out. And the Raiders have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson.
You just got to incorporate what works and translate it.
Now.
Makes the score Raiders 32, Browns 14.
Have some conservative play calls. Not going to be necessarily money plays, but enough to keep the chains moving.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
Well,
You're absolutely right about that,
defense
partner,
showing out
because
for me, though. Wasn't really anything worth showing in that game, though. Had some sloppy throws. Alright, we just gotta keep them win streaks going, and we're gonna play regs. Try to keep that MUT mentality on the play calls. If I can get out of that, just spamming the same play, I'm good. I think playing MUT helped me do that.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And he's going to be brought down inside the 5 at the 3.
one guarantee I can absolutely make is that all week in preparation, the coach kept telling his team, we're on the road, don't do anything to bring the crowd into it, and that's exactly what they just did. A bad return, and now the home team crowd, they are fired up.
Now a man who played collegiately here in the Golden State, Rashad Penny. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Throwing is Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be brought down shy of the 1st down marker at the 11. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. He will have the conversion and more than that. Off to the races. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 89 yards. And the Eagles are on the board first here in Vegas. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Hey, John. 12. Stand.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3-3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception, and that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
11.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he won't get close.
What's up, Bear?
Only a yard, 4th and 3. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, heck, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
Oh, big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Hey, John. 21.
They'll try and throw for it here. And he's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have a Raiders first down. They needed 3. They got 6. Plenty enough for the conversion on 4th.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Here we go.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Go ahead.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. Short throw, that's hauled in by Mayer. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. First down, Hurts. Complete. Smith has it. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Hurts sets up to throw it. That's complete right around the 8. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. The sneak, it's Hurts. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
It's just so unusual to see a loss of yardage on a quarterback sneak play. Give a lot of credit to the defensive front. They weren't permitting anything.
Yeah, from the naked eye, they only needed 2 or 3 inches there.
Yeah, and how do you go from needing 2 or 3 inches to losing yardage?
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
9 yards, and that leaves them just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
11. I got this.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll have the 1st down as he's up to about the 18. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Here we go. 21. Hey, gun.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
I got
In motion goes the tight end.
13.
Back to the air on 2nd. It's Garoppolo. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. A short throw, that's hauled in by Mayer. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
Here we go.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. That's
a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
65.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Philip Dorsett holds it in. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a gain of 19 down to the 19, and it's a first down. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Left side, it's Dorsett. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Garoppolo. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by James Bradbury. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Just the 1 touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Hey, gun.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Short throw, that's hauled in by Mayer. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They go with Jacobs.
Thanks for pitching him in. I needed that.
First as they bring him down at the 28-yard line. They only needed a few inches misses, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth.
Partner, do we have a medic here? Can I get a cold compress from my head right now? Watching these play calls, I know they're in the red zone, but he's in his own red zone, not the opposite red zone to decide to go for it. How did this happen?
Hey, risky, but it paid off. I agree. You keep calling plays like that, you're going to need a lot of antacids on the sideline. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. In motion, the tight end. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it here just past the 25. So that, Charles, maybe the play that this defense has been looking for.
They've hung in there, and if they lose this game, it won't be from a lack of effort on their part. The key question is, can the offense finally do something, because we're into the 3rd quarter, and a 0 is still glowing on the scoreboard.
They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And that to the 30. It'll be 2nd down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Cole, get the fucking ball, bro.
Darius Slay with a pick. Down the left sideline. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Second half, close game, and we're certainly seeing some exciting plays, but it's really been the defenses. That's now back-to-back drives that have ended with interceptions.
Yeah, the guys on the other side of the ball, as we like to say, the defenders, they've been the difference makers for their teams. And when they're taking their game up to this kind of a level, I want to see what happens with these offenses. Can they match them as this game goes on? Or will the defenders continue to have full control of this one?
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 1. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's got Smith here. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, the defender was right on it.
Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. Buying time to his left. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there and in the process picks up the first down. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Here's Swift. End zone for an Eagles touchdown. DeAndre Swift. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Here we go, here we go.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Here we go.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Greedy Williams picks it off. Well, down 2 scores in the 4th.
Outside shade should not be jumping inside. I'm sorry. There's no fucking way. Did it freeze? Ain't the game froze, fellas. Yeah, fellas, I'm gonna have to reboot. I'll be right back, man. Fuck.